Greetings, my name's Rich, this is Classic Games Redefined, and what we're looking at right here is a news item that didn't strike me until I actually had Review Tech USA up, just it clicked in. Didn't I? I saw the news and just went right by and had it click with me, it didn't, so it took me a few days here, so I'm a little bit slow getting this out here. That Maxis, the studio's closed. And EA is going to keep Maxis around as a brand. It's speculated due to the fiasco of SimCity, the latest SimCity not developing, likely done by the corporate suits and wanting to push what they did, that they felt they punished the developer. That's the nature of the business. If you're a developer working in a AAA realm, you don't own the IP. You're just a grunt worker. You're a peon, and the bad corporate decisions on top by the board and the marketing and the business guys don't go right. Guess who gets the axe? You do. You know, I make a joking comment. I guess they didn't make stuff that was cinematic enough, but that's what's happening. So this is an Aragon. I mean, put it this way. Let me go a little bit in the history of myself here. So I'm going to ramble. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about that, but I really wonder what's happening, AAA being AAA. So, anyhow, the thing I have to wonder about here, and let me see if we can scroll this up for a second, see if there's anything there. You know what? That really didn't do anything. I thought there was more of it, but let's scroll back up again. I want to just get the picture on. Here we go. So, yeah, that's about as good as one to get a little bit of text, but anyhow, I wanted to get the picture in there. My experience with this here in SimCity and all that was that very first game that I played along the lines of this development game was M.U.L.E. I loved it, man, it was awesome. It was Electronic Arts. Then I got exposed to SimCity, and I did it for hours developing. Was doing on the PC. I also did it on a Commodore 64, and then I did it on the PC, and played that for a while. Then I got exposed to Sid Meier's Railroad Tycoon, which I thought was similar. You're building, and then Civilization came along, and that was like the ultimate. The whole entire build your little kingdom and do it. I have memories of this type stuff here. I think Sim Golf was Sid Meier's for that. That was fun building golf courses, but I don't. You really gotta wonder. Feel free to post your thoughts below, your memories on Maxis and these type of city building games here. But they're shutting down. They got shut down. This got announced at the Game Developer Conference too. It's almost like a firing shot of be a corporate stoolie, but you really gotta wonder. And that's why there's an uprising of indie games at this point here. Indie developers gone indie, so you can control the property and control your future as opposed to this. I mean, I really got to wonder what happened. It might have been that Maxis really decided that we wanted to go the route they did with the last SimCity. Very likely the corporate suits on the EA side did it, but we don't know. But then you can, well, the developer pitches the idea to meet the requirements of them to get greenlit, and they do it, but what is EA going to do with SimCities? With Maxis as a brand they're going to slap on it. It's just this development of corporate suits and the marketing types doing demographics and grinding out an industrial product, mass-produced product that's supposed to appeal to people. Who knows? I can't be happy with this trend here. I mean, the one strike and you're out now, your studio gets killed off. At this point, whatever. Anyhow, as I said, I went from M.U.L.E. to SimCity to Civilization, and for me, on the video game side, Civilization as a brand, the first experience I had was magical on it, but that's the ultimate experience. So anyhow, what we're looking at, I mean, that's about it. I mean, what else can you say about this here? Outside of post your memories below. Maybe the best thing to do is just discuss it. I mean, that's why I tend to favor a little bit more the indie side more, because you can't trust the AAA side for anything at this point. I mean, what are you going to do? They're going to milk the Sims even more and all that. Have it. It's cost consolidation, profit margins too low and all that, and just blanding. But hey, Mirror's Edge 2 gets a title. But anyhow. Oh, let's all let out a sigh. If you remember fondness of this era, these city building games, everything else, post below. Be good to discuss things. So anyhow, I'm going to salute you and wish you well and say I do want to thank you for watching. And may your die always roll 5.